he killed his master. Yeah. Fairy Tail. Okay, episode 201. I'm no, not 201, 176. Oh, are we going to start from this? Oh man. Maybe this is just a flash forward. Yeah, and a dragon. Dragons! Whoa! Now we need dragon slayers. Finally, it makes sense now. Who? Oh, Natsu! Man! But how recent is this scenario? Man. Oh, wait, now we're going back to the present. I guess, is it present time or past time? Man. I wonder when it will start to happen. But it's really nice that they already showed us a bit of what's going. Oh man, the animation is. I think the art style has somewhat changed. Yeah, I think it really changed. The colors. I feel like it's much more cleaner. Yeah, it's still different. It feels different. I think the art style change. So this is the what is going to happen is the thing that Dragnul I guess the dragons has prepared the slayers for. So maybe there are different factions of dragons. Oh, is it really? Is it me or is that is oh where's that? Is the art style did change? The art style did change, or maybe the animation. Yeah, and they're focusing more about the Dragon Slayer. Yeah. So how many Dragon Slayers that do we have? Laxus, Gajil, Natsu, Wendy, and then Sting and Rogue. Yeah, the art style feels really different. The eyes, I think the eyes, and the color. I think the color is a little bit more. I'm not sure what. Yeah, no one ruins her cake time. And yeah, and Gajil is the only, I guess, the only person who changed his look in this tournament. Oh yeah, I forgot Gajil went through the dragon graveyard. Yeah, maybe he stumbled about something important with regards to the Eclipse project or what's going to happen. And I'm worried that I think and I'm worried that I think maybe Levi is talking about the person who will die is Gajil. Oh, even the title sequence is different. The song is different, man. Yeah, I think the animators has changed, and it's better. It's a lot better. But you could only see a subtle difference. Yeah, man. So I'm assuming these three wizards are much stronger than Sting and Rogue, and maybe even their guild master. Yeah. Oh, he didn't even use that. Uh, but I wonder how strong this guy is. Because we never get to saw it to see it. Cause but Natsu was definitely going to beat the hell out of him. Yeah, they're really strict with just winning. Oh no, definitely. Yeah. But man, he's really cruel. Oh, did he really kill? Oh shit. Oh, things are getting darker now. I think that's the first on screen that they killed. I guess it's an exit, but still, man, I'm really digging this. I don't know, man, man. Ooh, he killed his master. Yeah, fairy tale. Is this still fairy tale? This is a lot brutal now. Whoa. Oh, finally. I think this might be Levi just because of that slippers. So maybe Levi came from the future. Maybe she could. Oh, he told Jalal, and that's why Eclipse. Yeah, dragons are going to come back. Yeah, man, I'm getting chills. Man, what is it going to be? I guess, yeah, dragons. I think that's Levi. Definitely the slippers. Man, this is going to be some kind of time time travel thing. Oh, don't say that. Man. Yeah, I guess Natsu would sense that, but definitely you would wonder why is that? Why is there a lot of yeah? What could it do? Oh, man, the soundtrack is building up to something. Oh, what if Wendy's the one who's going to? Oh, but the thing is, what if the dragons are enemies of are the enemies right now? Because we saw it from the beginning of this episode. Oh, it's Levi's diary. But how was she able to? How was she able to get back? Man, I'm still getting used to the new uh, sound effect of the I guess commercial break or something. And Wendy looks a little bit older compared to before with her looks. I hope it doesn't revive the dragons. But what if this will the thing that will activate of the drag? I guess. Oh, what did she learn? Oh no! Oh no, it's different. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the correct questions. Okay then. Yeah. Man, they're still keeping up the jokes. Oh, some. Oh, Ignil, the others who taught the. Yeah, so these are two factions of dragons. They thought humans. Yeah. Oh, they involved. Oh. Oh, this is the birth of Dragon Slayer. Dragon Slayers. Yeah. I think these were the times of Zaref or something. Oh yeah. Zaref. I think it's Zaref. Zaref. I think it's Zaref. Oh, Acnologia. Oh, this is Acnologia. Oh, maybe that's Acnologia. Oh, they will turn into a dragon. Oh, is it Acnologia or Zaref? But I'm assuming it's Acnologia because I think Zaref is a little bit more kind against. Oh man. Oh man. Man, and the soundtrack. Yeah, it was Acnologia. So this is what Zaref was talking about. Is the moment Acnologia came back or something. It's all over for the world. So I guess all these 7 years Acnologia has been collecting. I guess he's gathering all the dragons that has been scattered. Oh man. But makes sense now why Ignil, Grandin, Metallicana, why they taught Dragon Slayers to humans. Oh, at least now. So he's not really a bad person. Oh, it was Zaref? Oh, yeah, the White Knight and Lucy singing. But by the looks of it, it seems like he's not working for Zaref. He's working against Zaref. And maybe Lucy will eventually have to volunteer in doing this. So it's not really something that's going to be forced to her. Man. And it's really cool that they're going back and forth towards that the past and this time. No. But what happened? Ooh. I guess maybe the dragons just came in. Man, and the soundtrack is so epic. Oh. But man, look at how many the dragons are. And look how devastated this place is. I think this is where the capital was with the tournament. Man. Oh man. Yeah, so yeah, it's really cool that they're moving forward in time and going back, and I guess slowly unveiling the mystery of what's going to happen and learning more about the history of the dragon. So yeah, so Acnologia. So it all makes sense now why. Um, but it seems like because from when we met Zeref, it seems like he's not really that much of a bad person. That seems like it's like it's painful to him. He's feeling bad. He feels bad about what's happening with regards to him using his kind of death magic or things like that. It seems like he doesn't intentionally want to do that. It's just that maybe something. So we still don't know much about Zaref except for the fact that I guess now we learned that he's the one who turned the I guess the first dragon slayer into a dragon, and it was so powerful that it killed a lot of dragons. And yeah, I guess maybe Zaref, what I'm thinking is that maybe Zaref kind of cursed that dragon slayer, and that's why maybe he turned him into a dragon. So I'm still not sure with regards to that. But yeah, definitely they're setting up that also the possibility that the dragon slayers will eventually become a dragon. So maybe the more they use their magic. So I'm still not sure with regards to that. But also with regards to the history of it all, where it all began. That yeah, that's what I'm assuming is that there are two kinds of factions of dragons. One who wants to coexist with humans, and the ones that who just wants to eat them. So this is also somewhat reminded me of the thing with X-Men, where with regards to the mutants and non-mutants. So things like that. But yeah, it all makes sense now because at first, from the beginning of Fairy Tail and when the introduction of a Dragon Slayer, so because I would assume that there's a reason for them being called Dragon Slayers, and then I learned that Natsu is like Igni is like a parent to him, but he's called the Dragon Slayer, so it doesn't fit the 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 scenario or things like or something like that. Because does that mean he will eventually have to kill dragons? And it seems like dragons isn't like that evils or something like that. And then we learned about Metallicana with Gadjil, and then with Wendy. So yeah, so definitely. So now I guess now it makes sense why Sting and Rogue killed their dragons. So maybe they became wild or something, or maybe they they the dragons asked them to kill Sting and Rogue to kill them. So maybe it's something like that. But yeah, I guess also with regards to the strength of a dragon by looking at I guess Natsu phasing of the dragons. So there are different kinds of level. And I guess maybe because I expected Acnologia as like the standard of the dragons. So I guess Acnologia is the peak of that. He's the strongest dragon. So and it doesn't mean that all of the dragons are really all that strong. It's just that they're really powerful, but there are also dragons that Natsu or maybe even dragon slayers would be able to defeat with their dragon slayer magic. And yeah, I thought at first that it would be impossible. It would be very hard for Sting and Rogue to kill their dragons, but now it's making things like yeah, it might be possible that they were able to kill them, and that there are it doesn't it that and that dragons are not really that powerful, but they're really strong, but at the same time they're not like impossible to defeat. So I think the one that would be really hard to defeat is the exception of Acnologia. and maybe even greater dragons like Ignil, Grandin. But I think the thing is that they are a different faction of a dragon. So I'm definitely seeing this going to be a fight between the one that wants to coexist and the ones that doesn't want to coexist. And I'm assuming there's only few of them, seeing that there's only few dragon slayers. But at the same time, definitely they Ignil and the other dragons taught these kids Dragon Slayer magic to prepare them for something like this to happen. And yeah, so I guess the moment Acnologia came to Tenrojim, I think that was the sign that yeah, and I guess I think Zaref said something with regards to the end of the world the moment Acnologia appeared. So I wonder where Azareth is siding towards this war of the dragons. But this is definitely going to be a hyped up and amazing story because definitely it's not going to be uh, the same as before because these are dragons and we've seen from this from the beginning of this episode and from this at the end of this episode on how many the dragons are, and definitely if you're not an S class wizard level, you would definitely die. So I wonder. Definitely, they could go with the approach of killing a lot of other wizards or maybe other fairy tale members. But yeah, I guess with Lecter, yeah, I was surprised that they did that. At the same time, Sting killed the guild master. So they are really going through this with a darker approach, a much more violent, much more brutal compared to before. So I'm really excited for that and for all the things that they could bring up to this whole story of fairy tale. And I guess at the same time gives a lot more tension, a lot more depth to the situation compared to before. Before you were you it's expected that they will eventually win. They will eventually save Lucy. They will eventually stop the world-ending ancient weapon. So at the back of your mind, expecting them to win, because yeah, this is some kind of shonen or something like that. But this time around, you're definitely questioning: is it going to happen? And now we've seen, because now we've seen what is going to happen. So definitely you're going to be a lot more nervous towards other characters, other main not main side not main characters that it's possible that they might be killed off. So and what I'm predicting that one of them is going to be Gajil, because I think Levi is the one who cares about him the most. I think that's what she was talking about, the one that she loves, or when she was writing that letter. I think that's I think Jelal also realized that what is who is this Levi or something like that. And we saw her dropping the diary. So definitely they're already setting it up to be Levi, and we I think the sleepers really gave it up for me. I think I she's the only person in Fairy Tail that has that kind of feat or that sleepers. That's why I realized it is Levi. And from the start of it, I think she's going to be the narrator of what has happened, what is going to happen, and what has happened. And yeah, it's I really love this tone, and it feels different at the same time. It definitely will bring a lot of other um, emotional and character development for everyone. So, and we get to see that, I guess, first from the perspective of Levi. So, yeah, I'm really excited for this new season, and the animation and the art style. I'm not sure if maybe it's just me, or, but it feels really different. It feels um, I guess a lot more. Yeah, it feels different compared to before. The art style and also with regards to the colors. So, but it's not that it's bad. I think it's less more colorful compared to before, and I guess it's also somewhat setting up that this is going to be darker. Because yeah, I think last season or last episode it was much more. the colors are a little bit more popping out. It's more colorful compared to this one. So yeah, how about you guys? What are your thoughts on this episode with regards to the animation, to the story? Just leave a comment down below. I would really love to hear your thoughts, to see your thoughts with regards to that, and also with regards to yeah, with the whole different kind of approach of fairy tale, and with how brutal it was. So, did you like it? Were you excited about it, or did did you did it throw you off for a bit for the first time seeing it? Because this is really different from the ones we're seeing from fairy tale before. So, yeah, leave a comment. I would really love to see that. And if you did enjoy watching my reaction, leave a like and subscribe if this is your first time here, so you'll be updated whenever I upload my reaction videos. And if you want to watch my reaction to the next episode, it is also now available on my Patreon. Just go to the link in the description down below, and it will really help support this channel and help me create more reaction videos like this in the future. At the same time, you'd be able to have an early access of my reactions compared to YouTube. So thank you again for watching. See you on my next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.